God, I am so excited. We are
It's been a while.
It has been. This is Disturbed and Confused. And as you can see, we're missing our third. She is on vacation, Miss Lorna Mund. We miss you. But I am Michelle Asta. This is Miss Jenna Cacavalli, Jenna Marie Cacavalli. And we are at season 5, episode 12. Like I had to look because it's been a while. There's been a lot going on. This is going to be a different kind of show. What does this say? We are having trouble streaming to Facebook. Jacqueline, what's going on, Jacqueline? Jacqueline? Oh my God, where is she? Something's going on.
Well, if anybody I know sees us and
Jacqueline,
watching,
what's going on?
text me so I know that you're seeing this.
We're not on Facebook. We got to fix this.
Yeah, I don't see us popping up.
Yeah, we are not there. Anyway, I'm going to talk anyhow, so it's not like dead air on YouTube, but we got to get on Facebook. This is crazy. I don't even know how do I remove this? Jacqueline, can you remove these notifications? Because I can't even see my comments.
Are we getting comments?
I'm sure we are, but I can't see them.
Can you guys hear us?
Like, I can't.
Just wondering.
All right, there we go. She did it. Okay. All right. Let's see. Figuring it out. She's working on it. Let's hope we get up on Facebook because I cannot find us. It says live now. Yay.
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back after 5 weeks of not being here. This is what happens. Let's see. No, not there. Come on. Really? This is kind of pissing me off now. Why are we not live?
Bella, if you're watching and you see us and hear us, shoot me a text.
See? I don't know why this isn't working, but it's pissing me off. Oh, come on. All right, well, hopefully we're on YouTube. I don't even know. Are we even on? It says we're live? Yeah? Okay, we are live.
Oh.
All right, guys, I can't get to it. I don't know why, but it says we're live. Oh, here we go. I got it. All right, we're up. Thank you, Jacqueline. You rule, girl. All right, guys, it's nice to be back again. This is Disturbed and Confused. We're at season 5, episode 12. I am Michelle Asta. This is Jenna Cacavalli. We're happy to be back. Lorna's hiding under her invisible cloak again. So she's off in the corner. So just be quiet.
I'm out right now.
Be quiet in the corner over there. You'll be back next week. You can do all the talking you want. Wow, she's flipping me off and everything. Don't be mad. Anyway, it's just really good to be back. It's been a really long 5 weeks.
Is that how long it is?
It's been like 4 or 5 weeks. I think it's 5. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
It's been a while then.
Yeah, it might even be more. It's been a long time, but I'm glad to be back. How about you?
Me too. I haven't. I was looking forward. I haven't seen you since I think.
Yeah. First thing I want to say is Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah.
Man, rock on, man.
We were just
the music lives on. The music lives on forever. This was my collectible candle that I got from the concert back in 2018 at the beach. It was one of the best experiences I ever had at a concert. The stadium at Jones Beach got flooded with seawater. We were in the second row.
Oh my God.
I paid $5,000 for VIP tickets. So I got the whole experience, the gift bag. I took a friend for his birthday and it was a great time.
You were soaked.
But they said, go at your own risk if you want to go to your seats. And the first 14 rows were flooded. It was about 2 to 2.5 feet deep.
Oh, wow.
That water was almost up to it was past my shins, just below my knee. Ruined my $150 sandals. But did I care? No, I didn't. Did I care? It cost me $5,000. No, I didn't, because it was Ozzy. My God, rest in peace. Rest in peace. Anyway, We also had another loss, Hulk Hogan. That's another huge loss to the wrestling community. And he was pretty young. I don't know all the details yet.
I think they said it was cardiac
arrest, right? Well, you know what? God bless him and his family. Rest in peace to you as well. Have you seen the new artist Youngblood? That's everybody's getting mad because they're like, oh, this guy thinks he's stepping into Ozzy's place. Like it was Kelly Osbourne's friend.
No.
And then he became really tight with Ozzy, and Ozzy gave him his cross necklace.
Really?
And then at the concert, he had a jeweler make one for him, and he put it on for the show.
No, I've never heard of him.
Yeah, his name is Youngblood.
I haven't.
Jacqueline, it is saying again, we are having trouble streaming to Facebook. Can we please fix? I'm hoping we're still live, guys. If you are not live, not live, just let me know. People, I see us, so we're live.
Yeah, no.
Jacqueline, if you could just remove the message so I can see.
We're on.
Oh, shit. Now we're not. Oh, there we are. Okay. All right. I said shit, and I can say that now.
Yes.
We could say shit.
We could say shit.
We could say shit. And I'm not telling you why, but
we could say
it's going to be a different kind of show, which is no politics. I don't want to get into it, and nothing really raunchy and dirty, but we're going to have some fun from now on. No more being censored. I can talk about what I want pretty much within reason. I'm going to keep it classy, you know, like we always do, because we're ladies. That's what we do. Another quick thing I want to touch on, Officer Islam that got shot in the city.
Oh God.
I was devastated when I saw that story. His poor wife. There were 2 young boys at home with her, and she's pregnant with their next. I cannot even imagine. God bless all of our police officers across New York and the U.S. God bless all of them, because they really deal with horrific things, and their families. You know, prayers to their friends and families and everyone else involved. There were other people that got killed. How does a guy walk in with an M4 in broad daylight in Manhattan?
He is mentally unstable. How did he
got that gun illegally? He got it illegally. He had a gun illegally. I just don't
understand.
He had a gun license out of Nevada.
But that's why I'm saying, how was that even given to this person?
All right, this is how I feel about this, okay? And this is nothing political, and I don't care what anybody thinks. This is my personal opinion, and this is the new Michelle. I don't care what anybody thinks anymore. My personal opinion is not anybody should be able to get a gun license. They should have to check your medical history.
Absolutely.
Your doctor should be responsible. You have to tell them if you have a gun license, because God forbid you do have a mental breakdown. How is the police department supposed to know when you're carrying a pistol around? And this guy traveled 38 hours. Drove 38 hours, double parked his Beamer on a city street in the middle of Manhattan, corporate America, went in with an M4 at his side. How does that happen?
It's a crazy world that we're living in, and it's very sad.
It's very sad, and it's very
no
scary.
Value for people's lives anymore. Everybody, not everybody, but some people just think that lives are disposable, and over stupid nonsense, they think nothing of taking somebody's life, which is really sad.
Hi, Elizabeth Badapede. Hello, Ann Rothney. Good to see you, ladies. Hello, Valentina Janik. We love you and miss you. Hope you're feeling better. Sending you love. Valentina, Jerry should be watching, because tonight's going to be some of my best acting, because I'm really not feeling well. But moving on, I wanted to mention, okay, this is what we're starting with. The first 15 minutes, we're going to be doing a little bit of real talk, okay? And this is about our healthcare. Healthcare is in trouble, especially in New York. Healthcare has gone down the shitter. That's right. I said shitter.
Very true.
And I am living proof of that. It's really been a rough road for me. You trust your medical team that they're directing you and giving you the right medications for you. And I got to tell you, I'm really pissed off, because I have been suffering for over 5-6 years with severe, every night muscle cramps in my arms and legs. Nobody could figure out why. They sent me to every doctor under the sun for every test, paying a co-payment at every single visit, every single test. And you know, when you go to a specialist, it's more money than the regular doctor or just for a test. So it's literally cost me a fortune. Then there's the prescriptions that they write. And this is where I get mad. I am so effing mad. I want to say the word so bad, but I don't want to get in trouble. Anyway, Valentina says, I hear you loud and clear, and you are right. I know I'm right. Wait, I'm going to blow your mind right now, people. 18 years ago, I was prescribed Simvastatin for my cholesterol. It's not because I eat bad. You all know I eat good. I love to work out when I'm allowed. My doctors were telling me, take it easy. You have a couple of herniations in your neck. You have some nerve damage. The amount of medications that were in my system. First, the Simvastatin, 18 years, my cholesterol has only gone up. Nobody ever once said, hey, she's been on this for 18 years. She's now in her heart attack years. Maybe we should change it to something else. Why do I have to call a doctor and say, hey, why am I still on this 18 years later? And you're telling me, oh, you better get this fixed and start exercising and this and that. And really?
Like it never occurred to you this medication.
18 years. 18 years. I'm so effing mad because guess what, people? That was the culprit of my muscle attacks in my arms and legs. Because since she finally switched it a week ago, I have not had one. I would wake up, and Jenna knows. She's seen me at my worst. I would wake up crying and moaning. The pain was so bad every night. My poor husband had multiple sleepless nights. It has been hell. Make sure you stay diligent. I say this the past 3 shows. It's your body. We know our bodies best. Absolutely. Don't let somebody that learned it out of a book, just like we can Google, they're now Googling when you go. Now a new thing, they record you. Because Optum, that's right, I said it, Optum Healthcare, and I don't give a shit if they, whatever, I just don't give a shit. But allegedly, I will say, they are just, it's a money grab. It's a money grab. You go to one doctor's appointment, you have 5 more and at least 3 tests that you have to schedule. They're calling me all the time. So now I've taken myself off medications, other ones that they had given me, which was also keeping me not feeling well. I had hypersensitivity in my bed, actually both my arms, both my hands. It was not a good feeling, but like tingling and just like you couldn't even touch my left arm. Anyone that knows me, if they've ever grabbed my left arm, I've literally been like, ow, don't touch that arm. Touch this arm. You want to hit me in this arm. You want to give me a birthday punch? Do it in this arm. I have no more hypersensitivity anywhere.
That's crazy.
All because of medications that they prescribed, said I needed, and I was on way too long. So then there's one doctor I have that's out of network, and I love her. I love her, love her, love her. She's my GYN. I know you boys don't want to hear about that stuff, but she's an amazing practitioner. She's the nurse practitioner with the practice, Stacy Enton. She's amazing. I love you. She said, you know what? She mentioned the Simvastatin. I had another nurse practitioner over at New Med Spa. Shout out to New Med Spa and my girl, Lindsay, which they also in Merrick are now doing primary care because they know healthcare is just so bad. You can see them if you're sick. They'll help you feel better.
It's scary, like you were saying just before. You trusted this physician.
It was a group. It was a team. They're a team.
You're on this medication for 18 years, and nothing's getting better. It's getting worse.
Yep.
And how many of us, whether it's short-term medication or long-term, you continue taking something because somebody that says they're a doctor, they should know better than you, they're more educated, you figure, they're more seasoned, are telling you, no, you have to continue taking it. It's going to work. If something is not working, speak up. Find out the facts, because it really does come down to the mighty dollar and not the person's health.
You know what?
Really is,
it's
you know, you
welcome
have
to
be
corporate
diligent.
America. Welcome to corporate America. That is what it's come down to. Guys, if you're within the Optum healthcare system, and not all of them are bad. Some of the doctors are really good. I happen to like some of my doctors. But again, they were taken over by this corporation, and they have strict rules. Their hands are tied. And look at this. I went to a specialist, and this was only a couple of weeks ago because of what's been going on with me. And I'll get into that too, because these are more side effects from medications they had me on. I now have my heart rate goes really high and then really low. I'm getting lightheaded. So I'm going through all these heart tests now. It's just nothing but tests the next 2 weeks. I had to wear a heart monitor for 2 weeks. You know, it's like protocol. First you wear the heart monitor for 2 weeks. Then you go get the calcium test, which your insurance, nobody's insurance covers. It's $95. So I have to pay that. And then after that, I have 2 more tests for my heart. It's crazy, but I need to get them done.
It's a cycle.
It is. I believe everyone should see a cardiologist. I believe everyone should see their doctor for a physical every year. Other than that, again, this is my opinion. You guys know your bodies. You know what you need. You make your own choices. Don't let anybody push you into doing it, because this is what corporate America is doing. It's a money grab. And that's what I'm going to say about that. And I'll tell you right now, I am so pissed off. I really got to clear my head. I'm so grateful that I feel better, but I'm so angry and pissed off that I still can't sleep.
Well, that might be because your body's just trained to, you know what I mean? Like, you built yourself up in this system.
It's been over a year.
Your body's just used to being awake now.
But I'm getting side effects now. I'm getting side effects now.
Of what?
From not sleeping.
I don't know.
Major.
I don't know how she functions.
I'm averaging 2 to 3 hours. 2 to 3 hours a night. When I wake up after an hour, I'm literally jumping out of my skin. It's caused me anxiety.
I'm sure.
Because I'm that upset, because this has gone on for no reason. It should have never freaking happened. Could you imagine if that was Bella, your daughter? And for 16 years, she's on, and I was 18 years, but Bella she would have been too young. even 10 years, even 1 year.
I would not be able to keep my mouth shut.
Even 1 year is too much.
The situation. I mean, you're on a medication for 18 years. The cholesterol is going up. It's not going down. It's like, we don't have medical licenses, but it's common sense. Gee, this medication is not working. It took you to open your mouth to the physician.
Right.
Which to me, we trust our physicians with our lives, with our children's lives.
We do.
And, when you're in a hopeless situation, you're like, they're going to have the answer. And then when something like this happens, it is a wake up call. Do your research, know your body, and trust your gut.
You have to. You really, really have to. So now, both my kids are within that healthcare system. And my daughter was diagnosed with a condition, and it can really mess with it causes tachycardia, which is what she's experienced. So her heart rate, like me, is going really high and really low, but she's got a totally different condition, which I won't talk about. It's not my place to say, but she's fine, thank God, but with serious side effects. Then there's my son, who's suffering from migraines, and we're not sure what else. And now he's got to get a brain MRI. And when you hear that about your child, that stresses you out.
100%.
Although it's necessary, and that's what I mean. If you have to go through a necessary medical a test, do it. I'm not saying not to and say screw your doctors. Just know your bodies. Pay attention. If something's going on when you're at home for a couple of days, write it down, your symptoms, make the appointment, go see them, and you tell them what's going on. And if they're going to try and put you through 5 more appointments, say, you know what? I'm really not feeling good. Let me do 1 test at a time. Let's, we'll check them off, check the boxes off as we go. You don't have to do everything at once like they're doing to me. It's insane. It costs me so much money every month in co-payments.
No, who wants to live at doctor's appointments if you don't?
It's the only time I get out.
That's like your outing lately, but I'm glad to see that you're feeling
it's been
better
2 months.
You're not in pain. So
Thank God.
Good.
Thank you, God.
And I have to say, considering her lack of sleep and how she has felt up until recently, she looks good. I even said to her when I came in.
Thank you. She did. She did. And we know Jenna always looks beautiful.
I was like, you don't look
You too, Lorna.
Tired.
You know what? I'm great with makeup.
No, you look good.
Thank you.
So we have a couple of people. Elizabeth is saying her daughter went off her meds for cholesterol and thyroid, and her levels are normal now.
Elizabeth, did she start the new Armor thyroid medication? Because that's almost natural. The pharmaceutical companies actually came out with it. I had them take me off of levothyroxine. Getting back to my GYN, I never got to finish. She said, tell your doctor to switch you from levothyroxine to levothyroxine, whatever it's called. Can't pronounce it. Half these drugs you can't pronounce. And to put you on, it's called Armor, ARMOUR. And it's all natural. And it's, I mean, I don't really notice a difference, but my GYN said her opinion, her medical opinion, I was on synthetic overload from all of the medications because every medication is made with synthetics from these pharmaceutical companies, except for Armor, or at least it has less. So it's better for you. Let's see what everybody's saying.
Nona's Deli.
Yeah, levothyroxine. Yes, Nona's Italian Deli and Markets in the house. What else? How are things at the deli? What's going on?
Oh my God. So we've been doing a pizza special. Today was one of the days. We have a BOGO special. So buy one, get one.
Love it.
And then we got slammed, which was good.
Love it.
We do it normally once a year to acknowledge my mother-in-law's what would have been her birthday.
Yeah.
And it's very popular. Yeah. The whole thing, the whole concept of buy one, but they're the small pies, mini pies. And then
believe me, my mouth waters
it again
every time I see it
again. So that we just pool specials, which seems to be
saw that too.
A trend. Yeah.
So I can call you from my pool float and be like,
you don't have to have a pool, just so you all know. It's listed as a pool special.
You could run through the sprinkler like I used to when my pool filter wasn't working, and I actually did it.
I gotta say though, it's so strange because it's been so hot.
Yeah.
And, people wait till later in the day to go to the pool. Like, if it were me, I would go crazy sitting in my house the whole day and not going in my pool. But, I mean, they wait kind of late. I don't know. Maybe because the kids are little. I don't know. My kids were little. It's like, come on, we're going out. You're not going to stay here and drive me nuts.
So, Elizabeth, was your daughter on the same thyroid medication as me? That's what she's on? You better tell her to tell her doctor to switch it to Armor. It's much better for the body. So I don't know if you guys have seen the commercial. This is back into a little bit more of healthcare, and then we're going to have some fun. The last half hour. Dr. Drew. We all know who the famous Dr. Drew is.
MTV guy, and he used to have all the celebrities on his Dr. Drew.
Yeah, and now he has his own show. Well, him and another doctor, and I don't even know his name, but it's okay. They came up with a brilliant invention. And it is an emergency medical kit that you can buy on Amazon for $60. Okay. If you just look up Dr. Drew Emergency Healthcare Kit, it comes up, and I believe it's on sale now, like $10 off. Listen to what it comes with. Okay. It comes with Band-Aids and blah, blah, blah. But this is stuff that you would normally have to go to your doctor for. They put azithromycin Z-Pak for a bacterial infection like pneumonia or sinus infections. So you don't have to go to the doctor anymore for that. Amoxicillin, a common antibiotic for respiratory and skin infections. Doxycycline treats conditions like Lyme's disease and Rocky Mountain spotted fever. Not that I hope I never get that.
Those are rare.
Trimethoprim, sulfamethoxam, Zazole, whatever, used for urinary tract infections and other bacterial infections. Metronidazole, effective against bacterial and parasitic infections. Ivermectin, known for treating parasitic infections. Fluconazole, antifungal medication for yeast infections if you're making bread.
Breathe.
Down there. Ondansetron, used for nausea and vomiting. I think this is incredible.
The only thing that, like, does it tell you the milligrams in there?
Yeah, no, it comes with
tells you.
instructions. It comes with everything. It's for, God forbid, everything gets shut down.
Oh.
Doctors' offices.
So there's like a zombie apocalypse.
Pretty much, yeah. But think about it. This is something you can take on vacation with you.
True.
It's another.
Ray, I know you're listening to this right now, and
Love
you're
you, Ray.
thinking, great, another thing for Jen to play doctor with.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'll keep certain scripts like
Wait,
that in the house.
wait.
What?
Ed Swerbinski's in the house.
Where is he? What's
He's
up, buddy? What's up, Ed?
We love you. He's been checking in every week with me. When are you coming back? Are you guys on tonight? You guys on tonight? By the way, your grandbaby's beautiful. Camp. Patty Bounce Simmons is watching. Hello.
I tried calling you before. You didn't pick up, by the way. I was calling you on my car right here.
Yeah. So
And
guys, if you're sick of doctors like I am, I might actually buy this.
Ray's gonna tell me when I get home to not buy it because then I'll be like, I need to go to the doctor. They don't need to go to the doctor because there's a whole story behind that I'm just too embarrassed to talk about. So
Yeah,
I'm not going to talk about it. But
Yeah,
you know,
just like she doesn't want me to play her karaoke video.
no, oh my God, no,
That's really good. You got skills, girl.
No.
We have 3 minutes
We have
until
3
the
minutes.
half hour. Can you imagine it already went by that fast? And I'm not even done this through the second page. So next half is going to be nothing but fun, but we still got a few minutes. So Elizabeth said Odaniston is Zofran for nausea. So when you go to the hospital and you're nauseous, they give everybody Zofran, and it does work. So I wouldn't mind having some Zofran in the house. Works better than Tums, I'll tell you.
Yeah, that's true.
I might buy 2 of these kits, but really for $60, it's worth it instead of having to go to urgent care when you can't get in to see your own doctor for a month and a half.
Yeah, that sucks when they tell you that.
Yeah.
Or you really need a test done, and they're like, "Oh, we're looking at November, December."
Well, that's what they
Like,
did to
really?
my son. He needs a brain MRI, and then he had to see a neurologist first, and they told him, "Well, we'll see him September 15th." What? This
That's
was
the
2 weeks ago. He fell on the floor, fell into the front door, hitting the floor, holding his head, crying in pain, going, help me, help me. Do you think I'm waiting till September 15th? Do you think I want to take my son to a hospital to sit there to be a guinea pig like I was? No, thank you.
Nope.
No, thank
I
you.
don't blame you.
I'm only going if it's an emergency. This is nothing against the doctors.
No.
It's not the doctors. Their hands are tied, except for the few doctors that kept me on the medication for 18 years. I'm a little unhappy about that.
I would be too.
Yeah. But I love her as a person, but this was human error. I can't blame it on anything else. I really can't. It's messed up.
Human error. That was just like the lights are on and no one's home.
Right. And I can't talk about that. Unfortunately, I don't even want to get into it. But yeah, that's another point. Anyway, so moving on from this, we have 1 minute before we have to go to commercial break.
Oh, cousin, you're in Montauk. Have fun.
Yes, she is. I saw she was in Montauk. Enjoy, Patty. What else? Oh, if you haven't seen And So It Goes, Billy Joel's part 1 and part 2 of his documentary, you must see it. It was incredible. And Hicksville was in the house. It was awesome. And I loved it. He had his Hicksville t-shirt on, which I will show in the next segment when we come back from commercial. So Jacqueline, if you would not mind my favorite little tech, can you please take us to commercial? And we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Michael Astor, a New York personal injury lawyer at Astor Law. I've spent the past 30 years fighting for New Yorkers who have been injured or lost a loved one due to the fault of others. At Astor Law, we help accident victims. We have a track record of success with some of the largest settlements and jury verdicts in America. At my firm, we provide New Yorkers with a free consultation. And if you hire us, you don't pay us until we win money for you. If you or someone you know has been injured in an accident, give us a call. At Astor Law, quality service doesn't cost, it pays.
Welcome to Paradise Content Creation Studios, where your creativity finds its perfect home. Imagine a space where innovation meets inspiration at every corner. Our state-of-the-art facilities are designed to transform your ideas into extraordinary realities. Whether you're crafting cinematic masterpieces or viral content, we have it all covered. Join a community of creators who dare to dream and push the boundaries of possibility. With cutting-edge technology and a passionate team, your projects are destined for greatness. Step into a realm where every detail is meticulously crafted for your success. At Paradise Content Creation Studios, unleash the power of your imagination and watch it soar.
All right, we are back. Here is my Billy Joel picture that I was talking about. Hicksville's in the house. Love that he wore that t-shirt back then.
See.
Oh, you didn't see it?
No.
Where'd it go? There it is. See?
Oh, okay.
Hicksville. Love it. All right, let's go back to our guests and comments. No, I don't mean Billy Idol. I meant Billy Joel because I love him. And if you say something bad, you're going to be in big trouble, Ed. I love Billy Joel. It's the first concert I ever saw with my dad.
He's not a fan, maybe.
I was not even 8 years old, and that was my first concert.
That's cool.
1977, Nassau Coliseum. I still have the t-shirt my father bought me.
Oh,
it still fits me.
Oh,
well, it's a
God.
little tight in this area, but he got me, I think it's a medium, just so I could wear it later on, and it's in mint condition.
Aw.
Yeah, so I'm going to start wearing that.
That is
Why not?
cute.
Why should I keep it packed away, right?
No.
What am I saving it for? I should be wearing it. Anyway, moving on. So since, Billy Joel was wearing a Hicksville shirt, of course I had to get myself a Hicksville shirt that says, I'm that legend from Hicksville everyone is talking about. So Jenna, you should open this one up.
Oh, God. Oh, God. What did you get now?
Let's hold them both up at the same time.
I'm that legend from Franklin Square everyone is talking about.
And Lorna Dune is getting the same one as mine. It's here.
Thank
We're just
you.
waiting for her to return. And hers says the same thing. I'm
This
that
is cute.
legend from Hicksville everyone's been talking
Very
about.
cute.
When I saw these, I'm like, that's it. I got to get them.
Oh, you're
Gotta get
funny.
'em.
Very cute.
So, Ed Stravinsky, this is a medium. I hate to tell you. Notice the new shirt. Yes, I did.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I did.
The writing.
It's a new one. And wait, tell everyone what it says on the back.
We all what? We all are.
We all are.
We
Disturbed
are we?
and confused. We all are.
Are we?
We
I'm not.
really, you're not.
I'm not.
I'm sure Ray would beg to differ.
No, I think.
And your kids.
I think I'm the worst side of the three of us.
Actually, I think you're the normal one out of the family, right? Almost. Well, what is normal? We don't even know.
I'm more normal than Ray.
I know that. I will agree with that.
I'm
Ray.
more normal than Ray.
Ray,
But-
you know I love you.
But like speaks to like, so
Mhm.
we're all a little
Mhm.
unhinged. Everyone.
Ed, behave. I'm not doing a white t-shirt contest live on the show. That'll never happen.
Waterlogged.
Waterlogged white small t-shirt he wants to see. me in.
Jesus.
Never happen. Yeah, next he's gonna say braless. Not gonna happen. Anyway, all right, let's get on to some fun because this is enough. Let's have we need
Let's
some fun,
have some
right?
fun.
We need some fun.
Yes.
All right.
Oh my God.
All right, let's do a little trivia.
I love trivia.
This is a fun one, but you can't answer. They can answer.
Oh,
This is a good one. It's not for a prize. We're just gonna have some fun. What song was Friends, this series Friends, going to use instead of their theme song? Let's see if someone can get this. You guys just write it in the comments. So again, what theme song was the series Friends going to use instead of the one that they used?
I don't know the answer to that. Does anybody know?
We will see.
I'm curious.
It's writing LOL. Yeah, you wise guy. You're a wise guy. All right. So here's a new segment that I wanted to try out. You ready? Okay.
I'm ready.
It's
Get ready.
called Clueless or Knew This. Clueless or Knew This. I have a feeling Jenny's just clueless.
Yeah, that's why I gave you that look.
Just shake your head.
I'm
Yeah.
sitting here saying I'm not disturbed and confused.
This is again has to do with taking care of ourselves.
Okay.
Good health and rest, or just be at rest. Obviously, you have to get good sleep. You have to exercise, whatnot. You guys know what to do. But I'm going to say skin cancer is running rampant in New York, especially. People are not putting on their SPF. They're not putting it on their kids. Kids are ending up in the ER with burns from the sun, just crazy stuff. At 15 SPF does nothing. It's got to be at least 50. And you got to reapply. So don't forget. All right. Now, I started watching this new show. I am so excited to do this segment. It's so much fun. Henry Winkler, the Fonz.
Oh, he was my first crush, the Fonz.
Mine too. And Scott Baio. Hello. He was on Happy Days too. He's got this new show on the History Channel, Sunday nights at 9:00 Eastern Standard Time. It's called Hazardous History. And the things I've been learning will blow your mind. So, okay, it's time to learn. Here we go. Oh, God, this is crazy. Anyway, I never knew any of the things I'm about to tell you guys.
I wonder if I did.
All right.
I'm sure
So,
that's new.
there was one pharmacist in New York way back. And I'm saying like
One,
late
all of New York.
One, like before they had street lights and cars. Like this was
Horse and buggy.
horses and yeah, okay. There was one pharmacist, and if someone went in there and showed him a product and he said to one of his friends, have your wife try this on the kids, or have your wife try this, or you try this, and they liked it and he got at least 2 good reviews, he would write an article, an ad, and send it all across the country to sell that product. They would put his name on it, and his name was Patton. So his name was on that label, and he was representing these people. There were no patentings back then.
No.
We'll play on words,
Interesting.
right? So he's putting his name. They're not FDA approved. And there was this medication called Simple Syrup.
Oh,
Simple Syrup was liquid morphine.
I've read this.
Okay. Liquid morphine was being given to babies that were teething. Is that insane? It was treating pneumonia, the flu, everything you could imagine, stomach illness. So of course everyone felt good. They're flying high on
I was just
morphine.
gonna say,
And
yeah.
what's the base of morphine? Opium, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it opium and
Yeah.
heroin? It's like a
Yes.
mix.
Yes.
It's a chemical compound.
That's
that
why they put people that are addicted to that on morphine.
Yeah. So if, all he needed was 1 or 2 good reviews, and he put his name on it, and it went like wildfire. But then people started getting sick from it because they were given too much, taking too much.
Yep.
1.5 million bottles were sold every year.
Ah,
Okay. For so many years. Let's see. In the same time in New York City, the average horse dropped up to 50 pounds of poop, and they didn't have to clean it up, and it caused typhoid fever. So they would give the Simple Syrup to the people with typhoid fever. So they thought they were getting better, but they weren't. They ended up
So
dying
they
anyway.
didn't ever clean up the horse manure.
No, and then the horses started to die because of all the disease.
What
Insane.
a
It's just
smelly
insane.
place.
That was in the 1800s. Then in the 1900s, cars came, right? Into New York City. And no driver's licenses were needed. Anybody could drive. But listen to this. Then they came up with a new rule. If you are driving more than 11 days, you needed a driver's license. Like in your life. If you were going to drive more than 11 days, you had to get a driver's
That's
license.
so weird.
They didn't even have traffic lights at that point. I think they had 1 or 2 in New York City.
Just the fact that there was one pharmacist, like if you were really sick and you needed something, you were kind of screwed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Seriously. If you weren't wealthy enough to have a horse and buggy and it's midwinter.
Well, you got screwed both ways. The horse and buggy, the horse is out of commission. Your
The dead horse is on the
smells
street.
like crap.
The horse poop,
You think that's
the typhoid fever, and then you are hooked on morphine. Like, come on, and opium. Like, come on.
What a sad
Henry
situation.
Winkler, I love you for doing this show, man. You've got a #1 fan right here. I watch
I gotta
this show.
check it out. I like these type of shows. I have
Oh,
to check
it's
it
so
out now.
freaking awesome. It's so awesome. It's just insane. It's insane. Totally insane. What else? Okay, I have more of this. Oh, and there was no age. There was no age requirement for having to drive. If you were within those 11 days, you could be 8 years old driving the family car. The kids driving down the street. Unfortunately, hundreds of pedestrians, maybe thousands, were getting killed on
I
street
was going to
corners.
say,
And that's what made them put traffic lights.
kids were allowed to drive.
Wait, I got one better.
Yeah.
I got one better. The United States Postal Service used to take people's info.
Yes, and ship the baby.
They would ship the longest trip a mailman took someone's 8-month-old baby was 73 miles. So here's this guy driving his little
With
whatever it
somebody's
was
baby.
with an 8-month-old baby. What did they give? Oh, it's okay. The kid was loaded up on morphine, so he just
Oh
slept
my
the whole way.
God. Can you imagine? Honey, you're gonna leave now and go with the mailman.
And Ed, you're
Signed,
right.
sealed,
It's a
delivered.
society on drugs forever. You're so
Yeah.
right. Everybody got to take yourself and take your health into your own hands. I'm serious.
Can you imagine?
I feel so
I'm
much
sick of this
better.
kid. I'm gonna ship them out in the mail.
Like, you know what? It's that time of the month. She's got to go for a couple of days. So, yo, Mr. Postman, can you take her? And I know she's only 8 months, but here's some
She's
breast milk.
warming up.
Yeah, here's some breast milk in a little
She
container.
got her
and
simple syrup.
drop her off 73 miles away. I'll see her when I feel like it.
Oh my
What?
God.
Could you imagine giving your child your
Hey,
baby?
Ed, that's not nice. He just said, why did they ever give women the right to drive? That's
Edward.
what I want to know.
Edward. Not
That's
okay.
not nice. We're going to have
You
go
wouldn't
with
want
the
someone
mailman.
to say that to your granddaughter. Mm-mm.
Can we have him go with the mailman?
You know what? We should send Ed Swabinski off with United States Postal Service so he can't make comments like that. He's laughing his ass off right now. And that's right, I said ass. All right. That was interesting, right? 1914, the traffic lights came, but it was only green and red. They didn't know to slow down yet back then.
Wow.
Because those 8-year-olds were still driving drunk around the neighborhood,
God, I can't believe
getting
how
into the moonshine.
crazy.
Is that 12,000 people died in 1 year?
For moonshine?
No, from
Oh.
no traffic lights and kids and people that didn't have any experience that within those 10 days of driving, just
10 days of
taking
driving.
people out.
And just think about it though. Those cars had no horsepower. They weren't going very fast.
The mailman was not the father. And that only happens on Jerry Springer. I am not the father.
Oh my God.
In some cases, actually, I have heard real stories where that was the truth. but-
I really want to know how fast those cars went. They couldn't have gone very fast at all. What they go, 10 miles per hour?
No, it
If
was,
that-
it was a little. I think
I'm
they did
gonna
like 20.
look that up. Somebody
Yeah.
Google
Somebody
and tell
Google
us.
how fast
Yes.
the cars were in 1913. I'd love to
They
know.
couldn't have gone fast at all.
I don't know.
They were all put, 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 put.
I don't know. But guys, you got to check out Henry Winkler's show, Hazardous History. And it's Sunday nights at 9 p.m. on the History Channel. And it is one of the best shows I think I've ever watched if you like learning. I'm like a
I
little
do.
sponge.
I like stuff.
I
like
love
that.
learning these
Ray, we
fun
got a new
facts.
show we could watch.
Yeah.
He's probably like, oh, great.
Yeah.
He likes
Yes,
stuff like
Elizabeth, for teething, they gave that morphine too. It was crazy. Morphine, liquid, it was liquid. You'd get in a little glass bottle with Patton's label
From
on
that
it.
one wonderful pharmacist.
No, how about the person that brought it to him? and said, "Here, this is great. I want to know where they got the morphine from. Liquid
I'm
morphine."
gonna say, well, opium and that was big in the day in China.
Mm,
So I would assume somewhere near there if we're going back to that era. I'm gonna go with
Probably.
that.
I'm going to go with that too because I'm confused and I really don't want to know right now.
We have to look it up and find out. And I want to know how fast the cars went.
But could you imagine living in the city? It's dead ass.
They didn't even have car
The
insurance.
heat of summer. No,
Like what they
they
do.
didn't need a license. And you know what? There was like one state. I don't remember what state it was. It was like in the 50s. They were the first ones to say you need a driver's license. Yeah, pretty insane, but whatever.
Oh, thank you, Ed. The highest speed a car could reach in the 1900s was 140 miles per hour.
Wow. That's why they were killing people.
1930s.
They were doing 140 around the corner on the city street. That would be my husband. Wow. The Duesenberg Model J had a top speed of 119 miles per hour. Wow. That's on the Wikipedia. I wonder why my daughter became a drug addict. Oh, that's terrible, Elizabeth. It's crazy. This is why I say everybody just, again, be diligent and look out for yourself because the medical system is really becoming horrible. All right, so let's move on because we literally have like 11 minutes left before we're done. Hello, Travis Berg Jr. watching from Islip. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining. Good to see you. All right, it's chuckle time. You know, I love to do my knock-knock jokes.
Oh,
and
no.
these are really bad.
No,
These
I
are
know.
really bad.
I know.
These are bad. All right, knock-knock.
Who's there?
I eat mop.
I eat mop. Who?
I made you do it again. We've done this already and you didn't know. She just said I eat my poo. If you haven't caught on yet.
Oh.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Atch, atch.
Achu.
God bless you.
Very cute. I could see a little kid
That
saying
is a cute one. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Little old lady.
Little old lady who?
Little old lady. Ooh, I love the way you yodel. All right, knock, knock.
Who's there?
Cash, cash.
Cash who?
No thanks. I'm allergic to nuts. You nut.
Oh, cashew.
That was a bad one. All right. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Cow says.
Cow says who?
No, cow says moo. All right, last one. No, that doesn't make sense. I'm not saying that. All right. How about a little Chinese?
Okay.
Say Ju,
Jew.
ze.
Zay. Jew say pa.
It almost sounds French, right? I said it a couple hundred times out loud, just trying to figure out the accent. I'm really
Am I saying it right?
Ju,
Juice.
Z, Ju, Z, pa.
Juicy pa.
Yeah, that's how it says. That means go F yourself. So if everybody wants to use that, you can. What else? I want to give a shout out to my girl, Kate Fox. She just recently had surgery. I won't say what it was for. Again, not my place, but I love you. You're in my prayers. You know that. We've become new friends. Kate, everybody knows Kate Fox. If you don't know Kate Fox, then you're like home way too long. She's a sweetheart with a big, bright smile, and I adore her. We've been chatting almost every single day. And again, she had surgery. If you didn't know, just reach out and tell her you're thinking of her. I wanted to give a thank you to Executive Bruce Blakeman, because on Father's Day, he had a huge barbecue festival at Eisenhower Park. That was incredible. Incredible. I don't have time to get into those pictures tonight, maybe next week, but if you missed it, go next year. It's the entire weekend of Father's Day weekend.
Oh, it's the weekend.
We went on Father's Day, and I advertised for the people that ran the event, which was not the county. They were in charge of it because obviously it was at a county park. But I advertised to them, and they were nice enough to give us VIP tickets for me, Chris, and the kids on Father's Day. And we literally had the best time. Bruce Blakeman's doing an incredible job. If ever you have questions, call his office. He always says, give me a call. Call my office. And he's a hands-on kind of guy. Anyway, we have like 8 minutes left, not even.
You didn't
7
tell them
minutes.
the Friends song. What was the song?
Oh, that's right. It was, oh my God, where did it go? It was Shiny Happy People by REM. That's what it was supposed to be. Yes, Elizabeth, Kate is a doll. We're going to put that one up because we love Kate. Kate is great.
Shiny Happy People.
Shiny Happy
I remember it.
People. I
remember that song.
My voice is a little off tonight. What else? Okay, this one's going to be fun. All right. What antiseptic household product was used as a feminine hygiene product from the 1920s to 1960? Again, what antiseptic household product was used as a feminine hygiene product from the 20s to 1960? Anyone? I'm going to tell you anyway. Lysol. Liquid Lysol. They used to pour in water, wash their hands, wash down there, wash up here, maybe under the boobage, who knows? But yeah, that's what they washed with for years. I'm sorry, I'm not taking a can of Lysol and going, I don't need it.
Can you imagine?
You know, soap and water, good enough. They would soak in it.
Let me get my Lysol and simple syrup. They were all sorts of screwed up.
All right. They really were. All right, listen to this. This is a little funny. I love this guy's name. This is just some more fun facts. This man's name, if I was named this, I probably would have been tortured in school. His name was Thomas Crapper.
Oh.
He invented the first flushing toilet.
That's very suitable.
Thomas Crapper. That was his name.
That's really suitable when you think about it.
What was wrong with his parents?
You know what? I think Bella
should've
told me
changed
to.
it.
Was it Harry or Bella? I don't know. One of my kids came out with that not that long ago. Crapper.
Oh, Ed guessed it. Lysol. Huh. You're pretty smart. Smart from Boston. Chicago. Anyway, all right. Before there was a wooden stick with a sponge on the end of it that everybody used the same sponge to clean after washing. And then it would just go sit in an empty bucket. That's nasty.
Well, that's like that
That's
chick
why they
on
all die
TikTok.
young.
She's on TikTok. She's on she's like all over on social media.
Okay.
She's this woman that her and her family use the same bath water, same sink water.
Is she Asian? Because
No.
the Asians were known, the Chinese were known that they would wash thoroughly, but then soak in a tub for
listen, it's
relaxation.
like medieval stuff.
Yeah.
Why do that in this day and age? And she praises it and she thinks it's so great.
But they wash before they go in the water. So they're not going in and making the water.
You know,
oh,
the water's gray.
Yeah, well, I hope no one else is going in
It's
there.
nasty.
So they also used old magazines and scrap paper to wipe themselves.
Me and Ray just saw that on television the other night.
Were you watching the show?
I don't know if it was the.
It has to be
show.
this show because that's when I
It was
watched
like
it.
the whole thing about how toilet paper was developed.
Yes,
Oh my God.
Scott,
Yeah.
the Scott brothers.
Yes.
Yes. All right, we're gonna do that next week.
Oh, okay.
We're going to do that next week. Right. So get this fun fact. And I never knew this ever. Sears used to sell dynamite out of their Sears catalog for 13 cents a pound.
Are you serious?
Dynamite. You could order
What
dynamite.
year was this? Do you know?
In the they had to stop selling it in the 1950s.
Oh my God.
Like, hey, honey, I'm going to order some dynamite in the Sears catalog.
What were people
Really,
doing
honey?
with
What
it?
are you going to use it for? I don't
We're
know.
gonna
Maybe
have
rob a
real
bank.
Kind of a party for the 4th of July. Like, what are you to do with dynamite?
I don't know. I get it if you're like in construction and you're blowing up buildings or taking buildings
People
down.
were really weird back then.
Seriously,
And that ain't that long ago.
I just can't even
Long ago, but
imagine.
not
I-
Sears
you
selling
imagine?
dynamite.
If they sold it today, what would be
Oh,
happening in our world?
Oh, forget it.
There'd be nothing left.
There would be nothing.
Thank God there's regulations for explosives at least, right? Thank God.
Jesus.
Thank God. All right. We got a couple more minutes, like 2 minutes. But and people think us Americans are crazy. Definitely it was crazier back then.
Ed, that's funny, by the way. He just bought some Sydney Sweeney bath water.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Elizabeth goes wipe with CVS receipts. Yeah. You know what? That's a good idea. We have so much of them.
Mhm.
All right. So how about, remember when they used to smoke cigars and cigarettes on airplanes?
Yes.
Do you remember seeing everybody
Hospitals.
vomiting in those bags on flights?
Barf bags.
The barf bags. It was on in every front pocket. They still have them.
Yeah.
All right. Well, people were getting sick because there was so much smoke. That's what, and little kids were like vomiting. Everybody had vomit.
Yeah,
all
after
over
a while,
the place.
what a horrible flight.
I mean, that's tight quarters. There's cigars, there's cigarettes, there's pipes. They smoke pipes back
My
then.
grandfather smoked a
My
pipe.
dad did. I have all his
It was
pipes.
like cherry something flavored.
I was on a 19-and-a-half-hour flight to Australia when I was a little girl. I
Oh.
vomited the entire way because a man behind me was smoking a cigar. It made me so sick.
You probably hate the smell of cigars still.
I still, to this day, do not like it. I don't want to smell it, nothing. But I had to go see my grandparents and my relatives. Anyway, I did that trip twice, and then my mother never made me go again. She would go on her own, or
wow.
my grandparents and relatives would come here to see me. But we've got 1 minute left. Next week we're gonna have fun. I got translator glasses.
Yeah,
I
I want to know
did.
about those.
Jenna, this is a present for you for all your stress. Ray's gonna give you a massage. You just take the plastic
so
off.
sweet.
So you got a
She's so
bunch of little
sweet.
gifts. And guys, my last parting bit of advice,
Cool.
these little toilet paper rolls, don't throw them away. Don't get rid of them. Turn them into bird feeders. Roll them in peanut butter and then roll them in bird seed. You can get bird seed in any pet store, supermarket. You can get it online in bulk. Yeah, and you hang them on a little piece of string on a branch. So it sits like this. You put a stick through it and it sits and the birds love it. I've been making them every day.
Belly, you hear that? I know the birds.
No, Ed, you cannot give Jenna a massage because her husband would kill her. Moving on. Allegedly. All right, guys, that's all the time we have. We love you. It was so
Good to
great
see
to
everybody.
be back. Great to see you all interacting. Next week, we're going to have an even more fun show, and maybe we'll do a giveaway. And Lorna will be back out from under her Harry Potter
Harry Potter.
invisible
Harry
cloak.
Potter.
So I'm sure she's sleeping by now anyway.
She probably is.
But everybody, good night.
Good
Good
night,
night, Jacqueline.
everybody.
Good night, everybody else. Love you. See you next week.